Libra, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This will take you from the 16th to the 23rd of April. I'm still shuffling the cards. Crowning card is the Fool card. Love seeing that for anyone. It's that free spirit. The Fool is our true home. It's where we come from, and it's where we're all going back to. When we're in that Fool energy, we don't feel that we're carrying burdens. We're in the zero energy, which is that energy of new beginnings, something exciting. We're not waiting for anything. We're not looking for anything. We're just simply okay with where we're at. The Three of Discs is at the bottom of the deck. So the Three of Discs is an interesting card. It's a card of cooperation and unity. Mind, body and spirit, all the threes are. It's a feeling maybe that there's someone or something that you have to work with. Some sort of harmony here. And that's what's coming through, which means there's some sort of unity and pulling together that needs to happen here. Let me see. And you got deep knowing as your additional guidance card. So your instincts, something is telling you something, Libra. It's a really, can be a really tough energy to trust your knowing. Now, if it helps, Libra, I still struggle with it. And you would think I wouldn't, but I do. I really do, and I still go into a big knot. Something deep within you knows something, Libra, with this card, and it's powerful because the wise owl is sitting on the moon, and the moon is our collective ancestral knowing. It knows everything, basically. There's some basically. And you've got message in a bottle, and you've got 2 pages, which is that energy of messages, information, news coming through. But something deep within your guts knows something. I wonder if it's about a relationship, because the Lovers are showing up. But so is the Tower card and the Hermit. So these 3 together, I mean, the Tower card to me is probably one of the most spiritual cards we can get, because it's about that aha moment, that divine revelation, when we go, oh my, you know, it can come as a shock, the Tower card, because we weren't expecting it. You know what, Libra? See, between me and you, it's one of my favourite cards, because sometimes we can be going through life and everything's safe and it's all good, but we're bored, we're not stimulated, we're not going to our edge, and then the Tower card comes. I have seen it acting destructively, but there's nothing here to say it's acting destructively in your life, actually, far from it, because the Tower and the Fool together showing up to me is you entering into a state of freedom. Freedom from that, sometimes that oppressive energy of being stuck. Very, very interesting. Anyhow, you start the week with Mr. Hot. I call the King of Wands, actually. Oh my gosh, he is showing up a lot at the moment with very someone with a lot of heat, a lot of sex drive here, a lot of passion. Now, I don't know if that's someone who is coming at you, Libra. I like the King of Wands. I just do. I like the guy. Some people don't. He is fiery, he's intense, and he's willful. And he's either coming at you, Libra, or this is your energy. And if it's this is your energy, or you're just feeling quite alive at the moment, quite full of vitality, wanting to break through. This is this Kundalini rising. It's this energy going through your system. Now the King of Wands is looking that way though, so give me a minute. You've got the Hermit and the Tower together. Very, very profound again. This is about getting those answers for deep within you, this deep knowing card. Going within, reflecting, turning your experience into wisdom. And then when we get the Hermit card and we've understood something, then we go through and we break through the Tower card. That is when we get new life, Libra. So just that is how we get new life. I'm sorry, I'm repeating the same message because I can't get it through clear enough to my viewers not to fear it, because this is what takes us forward to true passion, to our soulmate energy, our true vocation in life. I just want to look at who that King of... Oh, the King of Wands is looking at the Ace of Cups. So for some of you, this is love with Mr. Hot. Either you've got the hots for someone here and it's love, or someone's got it for you, or some lucky Librans have got it together, which should be very, very good. Okay? Message for someone. It's making me smile, actually. Okay? Sorry. Anyhow, this Tower, the Hermit card, comes with the Page of Pentacles. This could be a young earth sign person, or some news regarding finances coming through, some new potential of growth. The pages are always that lovely, springy energy of new potential. And it's coming through in the Pentacles, okay? And right next to the page, that comes the Page of Swords. 2 pages, news coming your way. That's the only way I can read these cards. And it's probably going to be regarding money. Or some of you might be getting a new idea off the ground regarding finances, regarding business, okay? So, give me a minute here, because things, they don't turn bad in any way, but you go into a bit of a different energy, okay? So after the Hermit, you've turned some experience into wisdom, okay? Then you've gone into the Tower, made some changes, set yourself free from a bit of old conditioning. Then you go into the Seven of Wands card, which is a pulling back energy. So some Libras might be in need of some space, okay? Or some Librans are being a bit guarded. Now, I don't tend to see being guarded as a negative, because the most precious thing in the world, Libra, is our emotional energy. There ain't anything more precious than it. And I don't think guarding our emotional energy is an incredible negative, especially if we've been investing it in the wrong people, that's not leading to a powerful fusion, and it's not leading to you getting your needs met. Okay? Because there's nothing more precious than your love nature. And if someone can't see that, then be the Seven of Wands and keep that guard up. Because he's not totally guarded, look. The gate's half open and half shut. Very interesting, actually. So I'm just looking at it and going, what on earth, Libra? There's some sort of... Because right after it comes a Lover's card. So this is definitely about a relationship or passion. Doesn't have to be an active... It can be passion that's pulling you forward. Now, one of the ways that the divine gets our attention is the power of attraction. Okay? Because it's always an energy that's leading us forward. You're not fully sure here, but you know, Libra, if I've got one message for people, it would always be the same what I've said, just nothing more valuable than the love that you have to give. And I personally value it like I value If there's no greater value than my love nature. So if you need to be a bit guarded because you feel it's not been honoured, start valuing it and see how quickly your life changes, Libra. Because I tell you, it will change like that. Because the Lover's card is with the Hierophant, a very strange combination of energies. Because this is about marriage. Okay, I'm not a traditional tarot reader, as most of you probably can guess, but in its traditional meaning, this would be like marriage. It'd be the equivalent of the King of Discs with the King of Cups. Yeah, blending energy. So the Hierophant would be that real official energy, and the Lover's card is the Lover's card. So for some of you, this is a relationship that's becoming really, really established. Or how I also read the Hierophant is to your own self be true. Everyone watching me has their own wise teacher within them, okay? We think we don't, but we do. That deep knowing. To your own self be true, Libra here. There's something to do with a relationship here. Guard your inner world like you guard the most precious jewels in the world, okay? Something to do with this hot King of Wands looking at this Ace of Cups. There's some truth serum. There's some news coming your way. I'm not getting it difficult in any way because the Fool is the crowning card, which is liberation, happiness, freedom. And the Three of Discs is a pulling together energy. So you start to work as a team and not, the Five of Wands, and we're all going in different directions. This is a pulling together. I like seeing the Three of Discs. And this is a love issue, by the way, because you're going in the same direction and not against each other. But there's definitely a message about self-worth coming through here. I think so many of us give away our love and our emotional nature like it has no value. And there is no greater value in this world. And honestly, live that way for a day and see how your life changes. Love you, Libra. And I'll speak to you next week. Bye.